The first time Perogi was seen at the shelter, she didn't look like any other dog there. She was 10 years old, overweight, and clearly uncomfortable in her own body. No one could understand why she was surrendered, and to make it worse, the notes gave no reason at all. For a dog her age and in her condition, a shelter was the last place she needed to be. It was noisy, stressful, and filled with strangers. She didn't stand a chance at getting better in that kind of environment. That's when a veterinarian decided to step in. She looked at Perogi and knew this dog had been let down. At 110 pounds, Perogi weighed nearly twice what a healthy dog her size should. She needed to lose almost half her body weight. It wasn't just a challenge, it was a fight for her life. But what stood out most wasn't her size. It was her personality. Despite everything, she wagged her tail, greeted everyone with love, and showed nothing but kindness. Blood tests revealed something surprising. Perogi didn't have any hidden diseases or thyroid issues. In a way, this was the best news. It meant her weight gain had come from years of overfeeding, not from an illness. She could recover if given the right care, the right food, and the right structure. But the problems were still real. Her skin was infected from the heavy folds, so she needed antibiotics. On top of that, she suffered from entropion, a painful condition where the eyelids roll inward, making her eyelashes scrape against her eyes. She had it on all 4 eyelids. The only cure was surgery, but surgery wasn't an option until she got stronger. From the very first walk out of the shelter, it was clear how much she was struggling. Just making it to the parking lot left her panting and exhausted. Each step looked like a mountain to climb, but the determination to help her only grew stronger. She was placed on a prescription diet, and her foster mom, being a vet, took her to work every day. There, coworkers pitched in. They walked her, encouraged her, and cheered her on. And Perogi quickly became the star of the clinic. People laughed when they saw her short legs and round body waddling down the hall like a little potato with legs. At home, she showed another side. She was gentle, affectionate, and wanted nothing more than to cuddle. She didn't know she was overweight. All she knew was that she loved being close to people. Slowly, the changes began. She lost small amounts of weight. She walked longer distances without stopping as often. Her infections started to clear up. She was on the road to becoming healthy again. Her foster mom didn't believe her old owners meant harm. They probably loved her in their own way, but they confused food with love. Treat after treat, day after day, ended up making her sicker. Too much food was their way of showing affection, but it only trapped her body in pain. This story became an important reminder. Dogs need balance, exercise, and attention just as much as food. Week after week, progress became visible. Her appetite grew healthier. Her skin healed. Even her spirit seemed lighter. For the first time in years, she was given structure instead of endless snacks. She was learning that love isn't measured by how much food is in the bowl. It's measured in the care, the time, and the patience spent helping her. The bond between Perogi and her foster family grew strong. At first, she didn't wag her tail much, but soon she was wagging constantly, greeting everyone with joy. She let herself be happy again. She had been neglected for years, but instead of shutting down, she chose to trust again. That trust showed in the way she leaned into her foster mom, in the way she looked up with grateful eyes, and in the way she never gave up, no matter how hard the journey felt. Her medical challenges are still there. The entropion surgery has to wait until she's healthy enough for anesthesia. Her weight loss takes time and strict discipline. But the most important change has already happened. She's no longer hopeless. She's improving every single day. She has support, care, and people who believe in her. Perogi is still waiting for her forever home, but now she has a future worth waiting for. She isn't just a senior dog who was given up. She's a survivor who is finally getting a second chance. Her story is proof that age and health problems don't define an animal's worth. What matters most is love, patience, and commitment. Every dog deserves more than food in a bowl. They deserve a life filled with care, with play, with safety, and with people who never give up on them. Perogi's life changed because one person decided she was worth saving. And for her, that made all the difference. If this story touched you, give it a like. Tell us your rescue story in the comments. Even sharing this video helps more animals like Perogi find the love and second chance they deserve.